This is the backstory of the song Touch the Hem of His Garment. So back in 2002, 2003, Michi and I were we worked as worship leaders at the Good News Church in Tupelo, Mississippi. It's now affectionately called the King's Gate Church. We were there under the leadership of Pastor Cecil and Joanne Pumphrey. We had served since 97, 98, 99, I think around 2001 maybe, was when we became the worship leaders. We were there under the leadership of Jim and Jamie Gunner up until that point, and we kind of were raised under them. They mentored us. They really we were their apprentices. They taught us what it meant to be great worship leaders and to be great music directors. So we were there, and in 2002, 2003, we were doing these Friday night gatherings where we would come together with the worship team and play music. We would play chord structures and let people just sit. We wouldn't get real wild with it. It wasn't a concert. It was just us sitting and playing our instruments. And while we're playing our instruments, listening to the other instruments and trying to formulate, whatever came up, and just really trusting and getting into a spiritual moment, where it was just our faith leading us to what we were playing. And it was really cool because we would record all of those services, and so every now and then you would stumble upon something miraculous, is a better way of putting it, because you would get 6 or 7 musicians who were so in sync and so in tune with what they were, with their faith in the Spirit, that we would all play, and it was as if we were sitting reading charts. It's really beautiful what happened during those Friday night gatherings. So we were in this one moment, and the pastor's wife came up, and she was talking about the scripture that she had been reading about the woman with the issue of blood, and to show what she was reading, when she got to the point where the woman was crawling through the people, trying to get a glimpse of Jesus or be able to touch him, Miss Joanne gets down on her belly and pretty much just crawls across the floor in the microphone. She's ministering. Now, Miss Joanne is one of those very well put together, people that you would not expect for her to give a visual of such, dramatic visual as that. But it really rocked that entire service when she did that. We began to, in our mind's eye, see what she was saying, and we're in sync in this chord progression of C minor. And I just started singing the tune, touch the hem of his garment, touch the hem of the Lord, touch the hem of his garment, touch him and be made whole. Well, about the second round through that, the band was in, the singers was in, we were singing that. It was almost like a chant, and, for lack of a better way of putting it, it's kind of probably not a good way to put it, because it was more than that, really. It was a praise chorus is what it was. And in the middle of that, I just went into the verse, spontaneously go into the verse, writing it in the moment. There was no hiccup, there was no stop, there was no wait. It was just, the words just flooded out of my mouth, just like that. Little woman walking through that town, she tried many positions, but none that she found could save her, heal her, make her body clean. But she pressed through the crowd and touched the hem of the Nazarene. She said, touch the hem of his garment. I actually had to get a copy of the recording of the service in order to be able to hear what it was we were singing. And then, of course, we finished out the song, and then wanted to make it a part of our new album, because in a lot of places that we go to, a lot of people really like it. Even though It can be labeled as one of those 7-Eleven songs. It really doesn't matter to me because the story behind the song is so beautiful and so magnificent that the only person that gets credit for this, other than myself for writing the words down, is that the Lord gave us the song in a spontaneous moment of worship. And those are only few and far between. And that is the backstory for Touch the Hem.
She said, touch the hem of his garment, touch the hem of the Lord, touch the hem of his garment, touch him and be made whole. Touch the hem of his garment, touch the hem of the Lord, touch the hem of his garment, touch him and be made whole. Touch the hem. It's all right if y'all sway like touch the hem of his garment. Touch him and be made whole. Touch the hem of his garment. Touch the hem of the Lord. Touch the hem of his garment. Touch him and be made whole. All right, tell them about it. If you're sick in your body, you got a troubled mind. Touch the hem of his garment.